who will draw your progress through the hedge maze.
I really want to do that.
You really want to do that? We have a very excited volunteer.
I guess I could do that.
Did you say you
We both
didn't
wanna
want to
do
do
it.
it?
Oh, you call it. Go for it.
But he's gonna make it prettier.
I mean,
Yours is going to be more accurate, though.
if we
We
have
should just both do it.
two versions of the map, then when somebody gets confused about which way the maze went,
Okay.
Cool.
We're gonna both do it. Yeah.
yeah, both do it. Don't compare notes until you need to. So, where we left off, you were facing the entrance to the hedge maze. There's a nice big archway. You're all grouped in the Lady Harrington's back garden. You've been fed. You've been short rested.
Short
essentially.
rest.
Yeah. You know, you've all talked, been fed. And as you're stepping into the rose maze, is there anything you'd like to do or say?
Yes. So before we go in, I turn to Aoife, and you hear my voice in your head. I say, "Oh, Aoife, here, you should hold on to this." And reach behind, I'll give you the spell scroll. That's what you're like.
Ooh.
I say, "You're gonna know how to use this. I don't know how to use it." And
I'm gonna tuck it away in my safest of safest places. For was it plane shift?
Yes.
yes, scroll of clean shifts.
Don't worry. If I use it, we'll use it together.
It's okay if you use it. We can make copies. I memorized it.
Ah, perfect. It'll take us a long time to make copies, but we should. We really should. Perhaps once we've survived this maze.
No problem.
Although we could just go back into the house for several hours and copy it over and over again. But then again, that is where we stole it from. So
But he doesn't know that yet. Okay, and then before we go in, I had taken that 8-foot bit of green ribbon from the party area. I'm gonna take that out and I'm gonna start with my dagger. I'm gonna start cutting it into 12-inch sections, and I'm gonna talk to each of you because I can't talk to everyone at the same time. So each of you, I'm gonna tell you guys that to put your right hands out. I'm gonna start tying it around your wrists.
Okay, what are you tying around my wrist?
So I have this 8-foot green ribbon that I took from the last party room that we were in. So I'm starting to cut it into pieces so I can tie it around your guys' wrist.
Okay.
And I'm going to be telling you guys individually that this is in case we get lost or separated inside. And if there's any doppelgangers, you'll be able to tell us apart with these things on our wrists.
Oh.
Because anything can happen in the Feywilds, especially in the mazes.
alright, I'll tie one around my hand. Well, that's an inventive solution. Sounds smart to me.
Thumbs up.
And then remembering, since we had a dream when we first came here, remembering that I used this, I have a patch on my robe of items. That's a Mastiff dog. I'm going to pull one of those off and place it down so that we now have a Mastiff with us.
Yeah, you got a big boy. Good boy.
We have a nice big dog with us, which is good. I'm then going to pull out the chocolate truffle that I grabbed from the last thing. I'm going to have it smell it to get it scent. And then Eva, I'm going to ask you if I can borrow Petunia.
Well, it really depends on what you plan to use her for.
Can you have her take this to the exit? This way the dog always knows which direction we're going.
It's a great idea, but I have a feeling she might get killed before she gets there.
No, if she just flies over and just drops it by the exit.
Alright. I'm going to consider whether I think this is a safe plan to send her way up in the air, all the way over the maze, to the exit, drop the chocolate thing, and come back. I'm going to consider whether I think this is safe. Because I don't want to lose my familiar.
You can make a wisdom, nature, or survival roll
Can I help him with
to
that?
consider. Yeah, this is your plan, so you can go ahead and consider it an assisted roll.
Yeah, I'll give you help.
Does that mean advantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
When you bless someone, it adds 1 to 4 to their roll.
1d4, yeah.
When you guidance.
Guidance, yeah.
Survival. What were the other two you said?
Nature or just a straight wisdom.
Nature. Alright. I'll take nature. +3 in nature. Are you guidancing me?
Yes, I'll guidance you.
Yay!
Wow.
Guidance. I'm gonna use this.
Go for it.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. 23. 20 plus 3.
Nice.
So you're looking at the top of the maze, and it looks like the top is moving a little animatedly, but you're pretty sure that if your familiar flies high enough, whatever that animation at the top of the maze is couldn't possibly reach higher than your bird can fly. Like, your familiar is an agile flyer, can fly pretty high, could dodge and move around whatever that danger probably is. It would be a little bit risky, but probably wouldn't lose your familiar. To just go over, drop something, and come back.
I like your idea a lot. My only concern is we'll know the direction of the exit, but we won't know the direction of the turns of the maze. There could be blockages between us and the exit. But
if we know which direction at least to go.
yes.
It would keep you from getting, continually sent back the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
And having a compass of sorts is pretty useful.
Well, so be it.
After all, I gave you that spell scroll.
I don't like gifts that come with strings. You can have it back. Oh wait, never mind. All right. So I'll give this chocolate ball, truffle, to the familiar. I'll tell the familiar, fly straight up, 400 feet, and then across the maze till you're out of it, and then go down to the exit and drop the chocolate ball. What you also forget is that someone could move the chocolate ball after it lands.
Sure.
But we'll try it.
We'll try it.
And I'll tell the familiar, hide the chocolate ball, but not so hidden that it'll lose its smell, and attach it to something, like a twig. And I'll give the familiar that command, and I'll send it away, and I'll say, let's all wait until she comes back. I don't feel right without Petunia by my side, my cockatiel.
Petunia.
While all of this is happening, the rogue in your party goes still, and turns to you all, and is like, I'm going to have to join you at the end of the maze. The Lady Harrington is calling me back.
Wow.
And I'm not going to roleplay for Julie. But the message is pretty clear that your rogue will be returned to you at the end of the maze. And this is conveyed to you in character, and you feel however your characters would feel about it, but it's pretty... The Lady Harrington has summoned Julie back. Only Julie.
I hope she's not in trouble.
All right, Esmeralda, or whatever your name is today. Tabitha, we'll see you on the other side. Oh, I knew her name. I just wanted to give her a go name. Maybe I should wait until my spring season. Well.
Okay, so while we're waiting for Petunia, I'm going to close my eyes, put my hand on my chest, and I'm going to remember that that soft voice I heard in that shadowy void, I'm going to ask it for the shadows to protect us as we go inside.
A little bit of a prayer.
Yeah. I suddenly feel compelled to do so.
Well, I'm going to calmly wait for Petunia. See if I feel anything.
Alright. Why don't all of you take out a d6 for me? Because we're going to be doing an encounter table today. Who's going to be giving me the first roll?
A 2.
A 2.
A 1.
Four.
2.
Okay. So, after a moderate time, Petunia does come back.
Yay! I was worried. People always try to get me to endanger my familiar.
Were you watching through Petunia's eyes or paying attention to Petunia's journey?
Yes, but it only works up to 100 feet, so... I told her to go 400 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
So she would just have to tell me about it.
Yeah. So as soon as Petunia's back within 100 feet, you start getting the intensity of her trip, which was a bit intense. The vines at the top of the hedge maze were definitely thrashing out towards her. But at that distance, she was safe, mostly. There were a couple that could reach and did hit her. But they were thin enough that they did no harm.
Thank goodness, he's only got 1 hit point, so...
Yeah.
Whew.
I give her a good berry.
Yeah.
As a thanks.
Thankfully, a very thin vine, clipping her tail feathers, does not take a hit point.
Phew.
Rattles the hell out of her, though.
I bet.
But Petunia's a very brave bird.
Mm-hmm.
Petunia did a very good job. And that truffle is deep in a bush, right outside the exit.
Yay.
Nice.
Stuck firmly on a stick.
Thank you, Petunia, the owl flavored as a cockatiel.
Hey, my pet Petunia.
Yes.
She's a little muddy. Or chocolatey? Unclear.
If only someone had prestidigitation to clean her off. I'll look for some water to wipe her off. But,
Splash. Now you are also muddy and chocolatey.
I've been trying to tell you all that she's just a fey spirit inside of a cockatiel, not a real cockatiel. I
What's the
appreciate you,
difference?
Petunia.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a fey spirit and a cockatiel?
Oh, one's a cockatiel.
So, into the maze.
Okay. As we enter, I cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Have that. I'm gonna go ahead and lead the group.
Okay. Echo, living room.
Okay.
Echo, overhead.
Okay.
Okay, if you can hear me, come out. Wait a sec. For the baby sneak.
Thanks, everybody. There. Thank you.
Echo, living room.
Okay.
Echo, overhead.
Okay.
Good job, Aaron.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Aaron, for facilitating our playing this game. All right, sorry for the interruption. Where were we?
Okay. So, being the ranger, I'm gonna lead the group. Me and the mastiff will lead the group. And then I'm gonna ask you if you can stay close to us, because we need to use your magic eyes.
My magic eyes.
Yes, because you have magic in your eyes.
Well, we have these beefy barbarian and cleric here who love with the armor and everything.
Yes, but you can see stuff that's going to come at us with magic.
You're saying you want me to detect magic?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll sit still and start ritually casting detect magic for 10 minutes.
Okay.
If we have 10 minutes, I'll ritual cast Speak with Animals too.
Nice.
Uh-huh. You just sit there. Whatever the fuck my ritual sounds like. Ma.
So, with the entrance of the maze, 10 minutes of ritual casting.
Yeah. Alright, we've got 10 minutes of detect magic.
Let's go.
10 minutes for me to die.
10 minutes walking forward into the maze.
Way forward. And then, I'm gonna
Are
have
we
my-
entering from the western side heading east?
Oh, right.
Or the southern side heading north?
It's about midday, so the sun is directly overhead. I wouldn't say that the cardinal directions as you knew them in the material plane are as cardinal as you knew them once. But you are entering from the bottom of the page going up.
Okay.
This is a very Feywild answer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So as we walk, I'm going to have my hands out, and I'm going to be super focused on anything jumping out at us. I'm also every 10 to 20 feet or so, I'm going to use Bolt Earth to make a small little red mark in the dirt. It's kind of like a trail, so that we, in case we get lost.
And what's everybody's passive perceptions?
Mine's 17.
14.
Mine's high.
17 for me.
18.
Nice.
13.
Are you sure you don't want these people leading? I could get struck down at any moment. I'll be using my detect magic. I'll be using my action to check for magical stuff
Okay.
as we're walking.
Okay.
Does anybody want to roll perception or any other types of checks as we're walking?
I will, yeah, since I'm leaving the...
Up to you.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
Just tell me when.
Whenever you want. We are walking through a very narrow, scary maze. So anytime you want, you are free to roll any types of perception, investigation checks.
Okay. So yeah, as we enter, I'll go my first perception. Just make sure that, nothing's going to jump out at us. 25 for my first roll.
And we'll let that stand for at least a few in-game minutes.
Okay.
And I rolled either a 20, either a 20 for investigation or a 16 for perception while I'm using my detect magic and actioning around looking for magic-y stuff. And also moving very carefully. And
So you go for the next several minutes. You're walking through the maze. You turn a corner, because there's only one corner to turn. To
which
the
way
right.
does it go? Oh.
Oops.
And behind you, the ranger hears. What was your perception roll?
Perception was 16.
16. So behind you, you hear just a little bit of a rustling with that 25. Just a little bit. Could be the wind. Could be something else.
You hear my voice in your head. There's something behind us.
So I check it out.
Roll perception.
Investigate.
Investigate. Okay. You actually turn around, look.
I had no idea.
Son of a gun. Investigate. Where the hell is it? 13. 12.
There is no path behind you, behind the corner.
So closed off. Fireball. Just kidding.
I mean, you
That was a
can. I
joke.
won't stop you.
No, it was a joke.
That'd be great.
And it's closed off.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay. Keep walking.
Do you
I'm
tell your
starting to-
companions?
Oh yeah. Hey everybody, it's closed off.
Oh, Oh, that's not foreboding at all. Oh well.
There is, up ahead there's a fork in the road.
Oh, is it a metal fork? I should have been spring for this one.
There are three options, left, right, and center.
Okay, I'm gonna have the dog sniff in the proper direction.
The dog doesn't seem to have a particular preference. They're all going vaguely forward. They don't turn, none of them really turn. They're all, three.
But does the dog know which direction the chocolate is in? Does the dog turn towards the top of the page?
No. It's a mastiff. Mastiffs are guard dogs.
Yeah, and how far is their sense of scent?
How much experience do either of your characters have with scent hounds, tracking, or hunting? I mean, you're a ranger.
I mean, I have experience myself, but
Mhm.
not really working with the dog per se.
Yeah.
I've seen people do it.
Smells don't travel well in the air. And so a really, really good, well-trained scent hound could maybe do the feat you're asking, but mastiffs aren't scent hounds.
Okay. No problem.
What you're asking is incredibly difficult even for the most well-trained scent hound.
But of course, we don't hear this voice, we just see a confused dog.
Right.
Yeah, you see a confused dog that doesn't know what you're asking of it, has never been trained in tracking.
I used to assume since he was magical.
Well, I'm glad you brought this mastiff here to defend us. That's important.
The dog could have maybe followed it around, found the thing in the same house. Like, in the same room. You could have maybe hid the truffle in the room.
Well, I think we'll live.
We'll be okay.
Or not.
And I will say that what you did will come in handy under the right circumstances. I'm not going to make that be for naught.
Sure. Okay.
And didn't I get advantage on something because last time I sent the owl up to look at the maze?
Yes,
And I got advantage on what?
you and the familiar know what the outlay, what the general overlook of the maze is. And you also now know that the maze, that the entire maze will lash out at people trying to escape over the top.
And so is the general idea is I'm trying to get from the bottom of the paper to the top of the paper?
Yep.
Well, I say we start with the left branch first. It's
Okay.
the one towards the toppiest of the paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll start walking that way. Still making the marks in the Greek dirt.
I will lurk behind him.
So there's a fork.
If I were in my summer mood, I'd go first. Hey, Bo, I wonder what's down that way.
I don't know, you want me to go check?
I might have heard a cow.
Really?
No, but maybe.
Should I go check?
I couldn't bring myself to lie to you, I'm sorry. Yes, you should, yes, please check.
Okay, I'll go check.
Roll initiative.
All of us, or just him?
Just him.
Hold on.
I stay next to him.
Okay, roll initiative. Everyone who goes down the path will roll initiative.
I clearly told him to go first, so.
I stayed behind with you.
Do I see anything happening from where I am?
When it happens, you will.
Oh shit. Cool, how many?
Whoa.
Yeah, it's snowing on D&D Beyond.
Got 21.
21.
8.
Okay. So, how do you proceed down the path? You just go?
I'll go straight forward. I'll listen for the cow.
So, you don't hear a cow. But you do see a pair of eyes glaring at you out of the rose bushes about 10 feet down the path. And about 3 more feet down the path, you see a second set of eyes.
Now, is this down the way we're headed?
Yes.
Okay. On the left branch we chose?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, you guys went down this way.
And you hear a low growl.
I'll move back. I'll go moo. Oh.
It's not a cow.
Are you sure?
I mean, I don't think so.
She said it was a cow.
I told you I was joking.
Oh, but I'm not there.
I'll go a little closer.
down there.
It's your initiative turn.
I
So you
wanted to
go
see a pair of
closer?
eyes in the
Yeah.
bushes.
I'll go closer. Can I make I'll go as close as I can before I can make out what exactly the eyes belong to.
They are in the center of what looks like a massive rose in the hedge.
So it's like a rose person, I guess, in my head.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe a person or something. Growling and glaring at you in the hedge. And there's at least 2 of them.
Okay, do they both look the same?
Yeah?
I'll try to communicate, I guess. I'll say, did you guys see the cow?
A cow sounds delicious.
Well, if you find it, you should let me know too. I want to see it.
We could eat you instead.
Probably not, but I mean, alright.
And if you aren't going to take an action, it can move to. We're in a gray area between rolling for initiative and initiative.
Okay, I'll take a dodge action just since it sounds threatening, but I
You'll
don't want to
hold
be
it?
the first to strike.
Okay.
That's it, the dodge action. So,
Yeah. They could eat you instead.
yeah, I guess that's what they said.
That is what they said.
Yeah.
Are you doing anything? You watching this happen?
Is that shuffling?
I'm standing there and I'm.
You don't have speak with animals.
No.
So you're watching your buddy talk to glaring and growling roses.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know what they're growling about.
It doesn't sound good though.
No?
I just watch. Are all those hedges flammable?
What's your charisma?
My charisma is a 11, but 0, plus 0.
Oh,
Does a 12 hit your AC?
No, 17.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
first line, the one that was like, we could eat you instead, it doesn't jump out of the bushes. But the second rose lion, and it's not a person, it is in fact a very large lion, a little bit bigger than you, pounces out of the hedges, the one that wasn't talking, and takes a massive swipe at you with its huge thorny paw. And then also is going to take a bite attack.
a rose line.
And that is a natural 20.
Disadvantage because I dodged.
Oh yeah, you did do the dodge.
Yeah.
So that would have been the both rolls for the swipe attack.
Yeah.
So doesn't hit, and that is a 19 to hit on
That
the bite
hits.
attack. Which is come on.
Starting to sound like time for fight music.
Yeah, and that you two definitely see the lion jump out of the bushes and attack. So that's going to be an initiative roll from everyone now.
Oh. So I was looking at beast forms for polymorph, and I discovered that mastiffs have advantage on wisdom checks that rely on hearing and smell.
6 damage.
Okay.
6 piercing damage. And with that, we are properly into initiative,
Okay.
which puts you back at the top.
Okay.
Probably.
So whatever you want to do with that.
I had the 21, so.
I got a 9 for mine.
Ooh.
Quicker than I was.
Mine's
That was
bad
an 8.
too. Why did I never get a weapon of warning? I always wanted a
Right.
weapon of warning. Mine's 8. So what
So
is?
which one of you two is faster? More dexterous?
Oh, I don't know. He's gonna be, I bet.
Yeah. Him? Yeah. So what does the area that they're fighting in look like?
We are looking at about a 15-foot wide hedge maze corridor.
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 Yeah. It's
15
just
foot wide
a
corridor. Okay.
Okay.
And
they are about 10 feet down from the fork in the road.
Oh, okay, so not too far.
Not too far.
Okay.
so these guys are like 15 feet ahead of me fighting the lions. And I'm,
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. You and I are back here.
And how
You guys would be
dangerous
10
do
feet
the
there.
lions look to me?
That'd be me.
That's you.
They're pretty
And then
big,
this is him.
but they are
Exactly.
just lions made out of thorny rosebush.
Cool.
And none of y'all have hit them yet, right?
Massive lions,
Massive.
but they are just plant matter. They're just lions made of plants.
We'll see. Whose turn is it?
Not mine. What's your initiative?
I'm
My
8.
turn.
Yep,
I'm
the
eight.
lions were at
I'm
the
eight.
bottom of the
Oh, that's
initiative
right.
order.
So you guys by turn.
Dex
Both.
3.
Your dex is what?
3 plus 3.
Mine's +4.
You go ahead of me then.
So my turn.
We are at the top of initiative again.
So
Back to
one,
the top.
Okay.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Depending on.
And you guys are ahead of us. We're in the back.
Okay, then I'll rage as my bonus, and then I'll go in for 2 attacks on the one that swiped at me. Which is these are
We try to
the
do
reckless
Theater of the
attacks.
Bride, but we're still
Yeah.
doing that. Oh, are these things large?
Yes.
There's 2 of them?
Yep.
They're out.
They one of them is still in the hedges.
That first one is an 8. 8 doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Yeah. And the second one is
Just my new shadow
a
form.
21.
That hits.
Okay.
Did you paint it or did you get a different
No, how did that?
Oh, is that box? Ah,
Where's the...
dope. Thanks.
Mhm.
I'm stoked.
The first one does 8 damage, or 9 damage actually. And the second one does 8 damage. Or, sorry, only one of those hit, right?
Yep, only one of those
The
hit.
9 then. The first one I rolled.
Alright. Using your movement or staying engaged.
I will stay engaged.
Alright.
I think he's next. You have a 9?
I have a 9.
Alright, to the ranger.
Okay. So we're seeing Bo getting attacked by this big lion. I instinctively reach my hands out at the ground and lift up as I cast Entangle on the Rose Lion.
And entangle causes plants to come out of the ground and entangle your target, correct?
Yes. So, grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. So obviously not in the ground that he's in.
The person does a check at the top of their turn, and then they're stuck if they fail the check. They're restrained?
Strength. Yeah. A creature in the area, when you cast a spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants till the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On success, it frees itself.
In the area when the spell is cast. So it doesn't remain dangerous for the other thing to move into.
It has no effect on the rose lions, I'm sorry. They're
Made
made
out
of
of
that
thorn.
dangerous terrain.
Yeah. Makes sense. Does make sense.
You can't drown a water elemental and you can't entangle rose lions in vines.
But if we think along that logical path, there are other things that might be useful.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You did learn something from this.
Right. Okay. That'll be my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Scorching Ray. All three at the same lion.
Okay?
Alright, what do I need to freaking hit?
3, oh yeah, 3 to hit rolls.
Come on, you dummy.
There's snow on D&D Beyond right now.
Because it's winter time.
Yeah, because they have like sun rays during the summer.
Yeah.
I did a little terrain mock-up of it.
That's great.
Nice, nice.
There's a hallway, there's a lion.
Ooh, 27.
Nice.
Ooh, 26. And 13.
2 of those hit.
It's a whopping 12 points of damage. Fire damage.
Fire damage.
And that's it.
It screams.
Fire.
And it is on fire.
Perfect.
And it does not look happy. It looks like that was more effective than you were expecting.
Nice. Super effective.
It is, yeah. The cleric uses Scorching Ray and it is super effective.
Dope. Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Okay. Does it look pretty damaged?
It looks definitely hurt. Looks unhappy.
Alright, attack number 1 is a light crossbow. I'm saving all my fucking spell slots. Miss. It's a 1. So attack number 2 is create bonfire on it. So I believe that's a dex save. 15.
Ooh. It fails.
So that would be 7 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the bonfire will persist under it. It'll continue to have a bonfire on it while I'm maintaining concentration on that.
Yep.
And it'll take damage at the start of its turn, I think. I'll look it up. But
It does. It takes damage every time it ends a turn on the bonfire.
right, ends a turn. So yeah, and then I'll just I'll send Petunia over here and give you can always reckless attack, so I'll give advantage to the cleric and then she'll come back. So the cleric will have advantage on an attack if he wants.
Nice.
Actually, you'll be shooting maybe. And you might be magicking. So I'll give advantage to the ranger.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll go over to the thing and take the help action. She'll be like, ah, and then she'll come back. Pass.
And I decide I feel helped.
You're so helped. Yeah, killing rose lions, dog.
So the second lion is going to jump out of the bushes. And go after the person who's using fire in the hedge maze.
Kitty.
So is it hopping out like in front of us and splitting the party, sort of?
Yeah.
Flunk.
And that's going to go after with a claw and then a bite attack.
Is it on the cleric who used
Yep.
fire?
The first person.
Oh, good.
Need a
Thank
20.
goodness.
Need a 20.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not going to hit. And then it's going to try to bite.
Kitty.
Still not going to hit.
Do I have some fun for you?
But don't worry about that too much,
Because
Because the other lion's also going to attack.
the cleric. So mad at the cleric.
Yeah. I'm gonna light the other one up too. What is that thing under there?
That's the bonfire.
Oh. Smells like burning roses in here.
Oh, do I need to roll initiative?
One
for
hit!
for the
One bite attack hit!
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Or does it share my initiative?
Let's check it out.
Oh, 'cause it's not
It depends on
familiar.
that cloak. The cloak of many things.
10 damage.
Useful items.
Got it.
10 damage from those thorny teeth.
Really useful items, yeah.
And this lion, unlike the zombies that I usually kill with Create Bonfire, is smart enough to step off.
So DM, he has a mastiff that he created with the cloak of many things, but the cloak doesn't specify how the mastiff is controlled. So is it, are you going to have it act independently or obey him?
The Mastiff is loyal to you the way a regular dog would be, not a ranger's companion. So, I will say that you can control it, but you cannot make it do things that, like, a pet animal wouldn't do. You can't give it orders that would put it into danger. You can't make it do things that would be so super scary.
Okay. Okay, makes sense.
But you can also, but, like, it is loyal to you.
Sure.
So if you're threatened by something a normal dog might attack, you can be like, the dog attacks and tries to protect me.
So
know,
on
it
his
might-
initiative count then? On his initiative count then?
Yeah,
He'll
on his
act like
initiative
after-
count, you know, it might protect you from bandits, but probably not these lions.
Right. Okay,
Mm.
great.
You could definitely have it give you flanking advantage, though, pretty consistently.
Okay. Interesting. Maybe I'll do that.
That sort of thing.
Okay.
It is a normal dog.
Yeah, just normal dog.
It is a normal dog that is slightly more attuned to your specific needs in a D&D context.
Got it. Perfect. Okay. Got it.
And it definitely won't piss on the rug and make the innkeeper mad at you.
Oh, okay, phew.
Alright, so whose turn is it now?
I can't say the same
And
for
now
myself.
we are back at the top of initiative, with the lions all done.
I'm gonna attack recklessly again.
This one?
Yeah, the one in front.
One of these days, we'll fight something dangerous enough to make me polymorph into a T-Rex.
Cool.
That's 16 to hit.
Do you have one
That hits.
Okay.
polymorph spell? Or is that something you can do?
One level 4 spell per long rest.
And that's
So I get to either cast Wall of Fire or
11
polymorph
damage on the first
once.
hit.
Okay?
Yeah, sounded fun.
I know, I've got that necklace of
And
fireballs.
the second one is a
Lucky.
Yeah.
15 to hit.
You are
That
a
hits.
necklace of fire.
Yeah.
And that one does 7 damage. And that is my turn. I don't think I have a useful bonus action right now.
Okay. And now we're to the ranger.
Okay. So this flower lion is now in front of us, and it's facing Hugh now, right? Because they're attacking Hugh.
Oh, the flower line stepped off the bonfire,
Yes.
as it would.
So seeing that and seeing how effective the fire was, copying Aoife, I click my fingers and produce flame, and I just chuck it at it. $25 to hit.
That hits.
And 2 to 8. 3, 6 fire damage. Things are getting dangerous. I'm just gonna back up.
You're engaged with it.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. It popped up in between us, so.
Ah.
So if you back up, it will take its attack of opportunity.
Okay, I will renege that decision. So yeah, so little pretty flame. Throw it at it. 6 points of fire. Damn it.
Yeah, it is looking real rough now. Singed, still kind of burning in a couple places, smoldering, smoking. A lot of its petals are looking crispy and withered.
Did you throw it this one? Or this one? That one?
The one in front of us, yeah.
This one.
He threw it at the new one.
The new one, because
The new one.
this thing popped up. So I was like, ooh, and I threw it.
The newly emerged Lion of Death. I love roses. The Rose Lion. I'm gonna put on Elliott Smith, Rose, Follow Me Down to the Rose Parade. Instead of this battle music.
Oh, yeah.
Won't you follow me down to the Rose Parade?
You should.
Yeah.
And that'll basically be my turn, and I'm just going to have the Mastiff seeing me now engaged with the thing is going to try to protect me. And that'll be it. So that's our turn.
Okay.
Get him, Fido. Alright, up 2 Scorching Rays to the front one, or the one I've already damaged, and I'm going to do 1 Scorching Ray on the new one.
Alright.
So these first 2 are for the original one. 24.
Okay.
13.
First hit, second misses.
And for the other one, 20. A dirty 20.
Hits.
So the really damaged one takes
Ooh, nice.
12 more points of damage. And then the newer one takes 6. Fire.
24 might kill it.
Almost.
Bo's gonna take it out. They were fucking with you about a cow, so take him out.
And then how much was that on the second one?
6.
I can only do 1 cantrip per turn, right?
Yeah, Blade Singer, one of the attacks and the extra attack can be a cantrip.
Oh, nice.
But for a ranger, it's got to be an attack for the extra attack.
Unless you take the Warcaster feat.
Ah.
Because then you can cast cantrips as a bonus action.
Ah, right.
Or a number of other things.
Is it my turn now?
It is, yes.
All right, so I've got telekinesis bonus action. So I'm gonna try to pull the old lion back onto the create bonfire. So it'll be a DC 15 strength save.
What is the weight limit on telekinesis?
1,000,000.
He's kidding. It's a billion.
It's 1,000,000,000,000. I don't think it has one, but I'm gonna check. As a bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. When you do so, the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be moved 5 feet toward or away from you. It doesn't have any.
One creature, alright. Great. Where did he even go? All the way under.
By the shoe.
It's way under there. Be careful
That's
of
a
the
problem for
wires.
later.
Yeah, let's do it later.
DC 15?
Yeah.
Succeeds.
Okay. So I'll recast it under it again. So it's a deck save. DC 15.
That's 19.
Um,
So half damage, right?
No. I think it's no damage on a cantrip, but I'm considering using a spell slot. Yeah, silvery barbs, and I'll give the advantage to the cleric again. So you got to re-roll, take the lower roll on that.
13.
All right. 6 fire damage to it.
And that is to which lion?
The old lion, the damaged,
Old lion.
the deeply damaged lion, the velveteen lion.
This, it's still standing. But have you ever seen a charcoal briquette scream?
Only once.
Well, now you've seen it twice.
I have not. Alright, that was one of my attacks. I can't take a ranged attack on it because I'm engaged, so I'm going to have to do a normal attack on the one in front of me. Can't do the cantrip because I just used a cantrip for the attack. So I'm gonna try to stab this thing with my +1 short sword. The new lion that's in front of me. Here we go. Okay, that's 24 to hit.
That hits.
10 damage on the new lion. New lion cinema.
Good one.
Kill.
So, as you stab its companion, the real crispy lion lets out another pained screech and is going to back up and try to melt into the hedges.
If Tabitha
Opportunity
were
attacks.
You can try, yeah.
Opportunity attack.
If Tabitha were here, she'd try to make friends with them.
It's true.
They are at disadvantage because it is just melting into the hedges. It's not...
These are a disadvantage.
Yeah, it's melting into the hedges.
I gave you advantage though, so it's a flat roll.
13.
Does not hit.
17.
Hits.
Kill that bad boy. Let's pick some roses.
What is that? Oh, that's the one.
We're gonna paint
That's,
these roses red,
6.
all right, with their
That's
blood.
6.
Let's make friends with them. They're roses.
Oh no, it's the 10.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
one's on the other side. That's 15.
So as it is melting into the hedges, you take its head clean off, leaving you with one singed but very large rose lion head. Make some rosehip tea with that.
I'll go ahead and I'll yell, I would eat you, but I'm not vegetarian right now.
Right now.
The second lion, hearing the fall of its mate's head, turns on you and pounces, making both attacks, of course.
Okay.
Neener.
And that is a 15 and 16 to hit.
They don't. I'm 17 AC.
Damn.
Nice.
Big bad bow.
Oh well.
And now it's your turn.
Okay.
Make friends with them.
Then I'm going to go for the one that's left, and these attacks are going to be reckless. That is a +6. That's 19,
That hits.
and then that's 14 damage. And then for the second one, that's a natural 20.
Mhm.
Yay.
Yay.
That's
Kill
11
everything.
plus 4, 15.
Come on, Mears, do your magic.
And I have been using the cursed sword, so I don't know if it matters, but I got 1 kill with the cursed sword now.
What does that do?
I don't know. The old DM told me it was a cursed sword, and I started using it, and so I don't know what he had planned, but now something else might be planned. Or
Counting your kills. Yeah.
The curse is miraculously lifted.
I mean, I know what cursed sword it is now. And that brings us to the ranger.
Okay. So, seeing that fire is working, I'm going to again click my fingers to produce a flame. Throw another one. 13?
Doesn't hit.
Ooh, okay. Misses.
Sizzles out on the ground.
I'm kind of close. I can't really shoot with my arrow.
You gotta poke it.
I guess so. Yeah, I pull out an arrow. I poke its backside.
Okay.
that
Make an improvised weapon roll.
How do I do that?
If you aren't
Roll.
proficient in improvised weapons, that would just be a flat d20.
Okay. I do
Yeah, you try to stab it with
try to stab.
with an arrow.
I'm so weak.
You do stab it, but it's just like between the vines. So you're like, you stab it between the vines, doesn't really do much.
Okay.
You pull your arrow out, and it's got like a leaf on it. You do 1 leaf damage.
Okay, that's my turn.
And that's to Hugh.
Okay.
Eric.
I am going to... How badly does this thing look? How badly?
Looks, it's definitely about half.
Oh, dude.
Could be better, could be worse.
I'm going to do
Looking
guiding,
pretty cinched though, smoking.
guiding bolt.
You are next to it.
Oh,
So,
it would be a disadvantage?
yeah.
No, I don't like that. How about burning hands? Stand by 1. Burning hands.
Ah!
Yeah.
We all get
Son of a-
behind it.
Yeah.
13.
Doesn't hit.
I think you take half damage.
Is burning hands an attack roll?
As you hold your thumbs, you make a dex. They must make a dexterity saving roll. I'm sorry.
Alrighty. 15?
I have a DC of 16,
Alrighty, so that's full damage.
and that's 3 of these bad boys.
It's a 15-foot cone, so all of us and the Mastiff also get burned.
No, is it?
Yeah, I mean you could step back. And,
As a
I'm gonna
reaction,
make
I put my
room.
hands out and use absorb elements then.
I'm not. I'm just gonna.
It is a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, it's a 50-foot cone. So
I step back a little bit.
you get an opportunity.
I step right into the freaking bonfire. That should be all right. I think I could do it without damaging them.
You're gonna hit the barbarian. I'm sorry. I should
No, it goes like this.
Just shut up.
This is a cone. Look.
I've got my cone measuring thing. It's a 15-foot cone is. Yeah.
Get the thing.
I don't
I'll show
know.
you.
I think I could pull it off.
It's as wide.
He's
as
got.
it is long.
He's skilled.
You should just.
The maze corridor itself is only 15 feet wide.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
I mean, I'm not supposed to say anything to you, but what I want to say is save your spell slots. But I feel bad that I used 1 spell slot. This smaller one, that smaller green triangle, is a 15-foot cone.
What the frick is it?
Here. So, you see the smaller 15-foot
Oh, this right
cone?
here?
It's starting right on you right now.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I see it.
It's a green cone that starts on you.
To there?
Yeah. If you want to avoid bow, you could do it like that and hit the wall, I guess.
I'm gonna do void bow.
Yeah. All right. So be
I
it.
don't want to hit Bo.
Alright,
don't.
do it!
Don't want to hit Bo.
It's done.
It's done! What's the damage?
It is 14.
million.
14.
A million gazillion. So are we hit or no?
No, he's
I thought I just touched someone.
That's another one. Inflict
Burning
wounds.
hands. All right,
Like
live and
Home
learn.
Alone,
I
remember
could
that?
use-
When he burns his hand.
Uh-huh.
How's it looking?
Ooh, that looks like it just cut it down to size. Burned half of what it had left in it right off.
Still moving?
Still moving, still kicking.
Man.
All right, that's my turn. I have nothing else to do. Sorry, guys. It was too close.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Is it my turn?
And
It is your
Aoife.
turn.
Sorry, guys, and Aoife.
What I want to do, I'm probably not gonna do it. What I want to do is try to talk to it, like in the name of Julie, in the name of Tabitha. So if I roll less than a 9, I'm gonna try to talk to it instead of kill it. Well, all right. So I'm gonna first create bonfire under it. So DC 15 deck save. From it.
Fails.
9 fire
Okay.
times 2. I hope.
It is trembling, barely standing.
I really want to talk to it, but the dice decided I'm stabbing it. Miss. Familiar will give advantage to the rogue. Yeah, the ranger. Yeah, pass. Kill it. I guess it's the lion's turn.
It's gonna try and run, melt back into the hedges.
Good luck.
I hit it.
With what?
My sword.
What's the damage?
I poop on it. 7.
7.
Yeah.
And it melts into the hedges and is gone.
Doesn't anybody else get in?
Everybody who's standing next to it
Anybody
gets
who's
an
right there
opportunity to
can
try.
try.
Go, Bo.
Okay.
I'm a little too far away because of my stupid cone.
Do I add anything to that?
Yeah, it's just your. If you're using a melee weapon,
I still have that arrow in my hand.
you're not gonna use a dagger or something.
Oh, I mean, yeah, okay.
I got a 22 and the damage is 10.
And again, as it is backing into the hedges, off with its head.
I want the kill. He hits it first. I hit it second.
And I stab it gingerly in his backside with my arrow.
Die, Rose Lion.
Right between the twigs.
Yeah.
And how much damage do you do?
4.
That was exactly how much it needed.
And this is what it looks like.
Wow. So I got the killing blow.
Yay! All right. Well, we killed those lions.
Any loot on the lions?
Lots and lots of rose petals.
Besides that,
No.
I take a few of them. Put them in my pocket.
Does my detect magic? I guess I'm not concentrating on it anymore. Do the rose petals look magic?
They look... They don't have any inherent magical properties to them, but as a practitioner of magic, you know that flowers that are themselves magical, like flowers that were alive, are, magical ingredients.
No.
The body parts of magical creatures are valuable magical ingredients.
I'll take a bunch of rose petals.
Yeah,
I'll do the same.
the petals and the thorns
I'll be really
would
careful.
both be pretty valuable.
Yeah.
I'll take.
I'll basically
Roses
just rummage
and
through,
thorns.
just take what I can.
Mm.
Whatever's not singed.
Yeah, we'll take it all.
Yeah. As soon as they were beheaded, the like bodily integrity pretty much fell apart, and they were just rose bushes with a really lionesque giant flower where the head was. You can't even really make out where the eyes would have been.
If Tabitha was here, I bet she would have talked to the lions and convinced them to show us how to get out of the maze. That's what she would have done. I almost did that, but I enjoy killing too much.
I mean, we can help you get out of the maze.
I'll look for the source of that.
Shh! Don't help them. Did you see what they just did?
I'm looking for the source of the voice.
I can help them if I want to. You can't tell me what to do. Who died and made you the boss of the garden? Make a perception roll. Or investigation. Anyone who's here, and all of you heard that.
Mastiff.
You could all make rolls.
And the Mastiff too.
The Mastiff has advantage
Oh dang.
on hearing checks.
Oh, and he got a natural 20.
Well, I certainly didn't. I got a
So the Mastiff
12.
runs a little bit further, runs back the way you came, and to the middle path, to the other side of the hedge.
Okay. I got a 24, so I run with him behind him. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find the exact location of the.
Yeah. It's easy. Just on the other side of the hedge where the lions came from is just a mess of multicolored flowers. And they're arguing.
The flowers are arguing?
The flowers are arguing.
Oh.
They're just tiny little flowers, garden flowers. Some bluebells, some snapdragons, some daisies. And they are arguing.
I'm gonna follow where he's running. And then I'll yell out to these two. Hey, there's flowers arguing over here.
Follow.
You're arguing!
I am arguing, you're right. You
Yeah.
are a correct flower.
I'm the smartest one around here. You should listen to me.
You are.
He's not the smartest one. I am!
By the way, my name's Clarissa. Nice to meet you all.
What's a name?
It's a thing that people use to call themselves. Like you call this place the garden.
Well, it's a garden. It's where we grow. Where'd you grow?
Well, actually here, but I don't remember it.
You don't remember growing here? Well, we've never seen you, so you didn't grow here.
Maybe you're right. So,
You look familiar.
And I don't know if I could talk to them telepathically. I don't know if they have brains. But I try to. So in Sylvan, I say, I look familiar.
Well, you feel familiar. Your roots.
And I look down at my feet. My roots?
Your roots. You grew in this garden, but she didn't. This is telepathic. They're talking to you telepathically now.
You just see us staring at each other.
what were they saying to you?
And then I telepathically tell you, they said I have roots. They said I grew here. But you didn't.
They're talking about your talents.
That's what I thought. They are kind of sharp. And then I say, are you talking about my talons?
What's a talons?
They're these things. And I put my foot up and do this.
What beautiful petals!
Dude, thank you.
That part was out loud.
Ah,
You're a
What
flower.
strange flowers you all are!
Oh, thank
How are you
you.
walking around? How are you out of the ground?
I stroke my beautiful blonde lady hair. And I'm like, thank you so much.
I go, I'm magical.
Magic flowers. There are some of those in this garden, but they're pretty dangerous.
Oh.
You killed some just now.
Oh,
Are you going to kill us?
Are you gonna attack us?
We don't attack, but we can help you get out of here.
Oh, yes. If you can help us, that would be greatly appreciated.
Can I roll insight on them?
Yeah.
Can I try to figure out if I think they're just like Feywild mischievous creatures that are gonna mess with us?
Mm-hmm.
Just a 13.
They're flowers. They don't know much, but they seem genuinely helpful.
And can I use this ability, my Feylost ability? My Feywild connection. Your mannerisms and knowledge of Fey customs are recognized by natives of the Feywild who see you as one of their own. Because of this, friendly Fey creatures are inclined to come to your aid if you are lost or need help in the Feywild.
I think that might be what's already happening.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Meta. Okay. So I'm very excited. Like, oh, yes. We're very much like a guide how to get out of here.
So, the flowers show you a couple, they, in your brain, like, light up a couple of warning flags. Like, flowers and leaves that are dangerous.
Okay. I'll take note of those. Mental note.
Yeah, mental note of some flowers and leaves that grow at paths that are bad.
Note. Okay, bad foliage.
And what that really means is that I am simply removing some of the worst things off of my encounter table.
Oh, okay. Could
Yeah.
they perhaps tell us how to get out of here? The most direct path.
Why do you want to leave the garden?
Oh, I don't, but these three do. They got lost, you see.
Oh. Their roots are very far away.
Yes, and they yearn to get back to them.
Why are your roots so far away? Don't you thirst?
You're asking us?
Yes.
Well, I think my roots are close here. I'm trying to find my parents. The plants from which I was spawned. I think they're to the top of the page of this garden.
The plants from which you spawned? In this garden?
Oh, they're to the top of the page of this garden.
Slowly emerging from one of the hedges is a much older looking flower. Somehow.
It's got wrinkles.
Young one, your garden is much like ours, but much further on. Do you think you will find your parents here?
No, I think beyond the garden to the top of the page of the garden, if I just head in that direction, I'm supposed to find more information.
But your roots extend much beyond the earth in which we grow. Beyond even that in which our beloved hedge maze grows. And beyond even then.
Are you saying that I'm not actually from the Feywild?
Not this one, to be sure.
You mean this particular garden? Or this entire Feywild?
You are not from this garden, to be sure.
I will take note of what you say, old one. Thank you.
What is a Feywild?
This whole place.
This garden is the Feywild. It's an interesting term you young ones have. Language always shifting. The sun. It's been ages since I last felt it on my levels.
You don't have any sun here.
Oh, I stay deep in the hedge. It's not good for an old lady like me to get too much sun. And as she's come out into the sun, you smell night blooming jasmine.
We should ask about the other senator guy who got lost in the maze.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard or seen anyone else get lost in this maze recently? Someone that the lady might have been expecting?
The Lady Harrington?
Yeah.
Oh, her friend doesn't come through here when he comes by anymore. Good neighbors don't let people through very often.
When was the last time he came through?
Oh, his last appointment, he just teleported as usual.
Do you know where he teleports from?
The Unseelie Court?
Oh, so you know about the Unseelie Court? I say telepathically.
Yes.
Ah, you'd very much like to find it.
Well, just go to the Unseelie Court, down the other way, down the road, on the other side. To the left is the Sealy Court town, and to the right, through the scary woods, well then there's the Unseelie Court. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't let any of my seeds drift that way either.
Why is it so scary?
Well, I hear the deer there have hands.
Ugh.
And hands! Deer! With antlers! And hands! And at that, all of the flowers around her scream.
Well,
Yes, that is unseemly.
the player thinks it sounds like a Wendigo. I don't know if the character's ever heard of that. But I do actually have a Wendigo mini.
Cool. Let's fight it.
Yeah, right? Because one of the kids I teach kept asking me for a Wendigo over and over again, so I ordered one. Sooner or later, he'll fight a Wendigo. Bo, Daniel, do you want a Swedish fish?
No.
Alex, would you like a Swedish fish?
Okay.
Wow. Ms. Jasmine, do you have a piece of yourself that you might want to share? A delicious smelling piece that you could part with that doesn't hurt you?
Impertinent. And the hedge slams shut in front of her.
Now you've done it.
I didn't mean anything by it, Miss Jasmine. I could give you a gift in exchange.
All around you, the flowers are starting to fade back into the hedges.
What did you do?
I asked for a piece of her. Or maybe I used her name based on her smell. I don't know.
Can I have a piece of you?
Okay. I just cut a piece of myself off and hand it to you.
I take it. Save it for later.
See, flowers? It's normal in our culture.
So do you continue down this path?
So the path where we fought the lions was not a dead end.
It was not a dead end. Neither is this one.
Okay. Well, I say we go back to the lion's path since that's the first one on the left, and we keep trying that one.
Okay. And using the knowledge that they gave me of which plants are dangerous and which are not.
Neither of these paths look either more dangerous than the other. But the rightmost path definitely had more of the dangerous plants.
Okay, so we will not go that. So we'll continue on the Scorched Lion path.
Oh, lovely. I'm so sorry I offended that jasmine flower.
You should make it up to her.
I hope she forgives me one day. Tell me how.
I don't know. I'm not a flower.
She did say she wanted more sun.
Ah. Hugh, you can make sun, right?
I can.
I can't. Hugh, do you want to make sun inside that hedge for that jasmine?
Just
Might
regular
want to make a
light.
nature roll first.
I believe she said that she didn't. She lived inside the hedge on purpose, though.
She said too much sun was bad.
When you smelled night blooming jasmine specifically.
Well, there you go.
Radiance of dawn. Just kidding.
You said nature check, right? That is.
I'm still gonna get over that comb.
That is a 9.
Night blooming jasmine blooms every night when it gets dark, out of the light of the sun.
Okay, so probably best not to give it light.
Yeah, the opposite of sun, the moon. That's what she needs. I
I
got it
don't know.
reversed.
I don't know how to give her that. You?
How to moon her?
Maybe that's an idea. For all we know about this place, that could uninsult her. Well, I'm going to bravely saunter down the burnt rose path.
I will lead the way with the Mastiff,
We're right behind him. I'm right behind him.
making sure to keep a lookout for any dangerous plants. And still making the little marks every 20 feet or so with molder.
Whenever he stops to make a mark, I'll make like a hoping to find that cow still.
About 3 or 4 more marks down the path. And it's curving, it's winding, but there's not really any more choices to make for a couple more marks. You do a weird spiral almost. It spirals in, and then back out and out. But no choices. And then you come to a very large, it opens up a very large clearing with a fountain in the middle.
Natural fountain or like a built?
A built fountain. It's shiny. The light is very bright. It's starting to be about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, so the sun is glinting off the fountain. It's glinting off in like 2 directions almost.
I'm going to start ritually casting Detect Magic again.
And there's water coming out?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I use shape water to grab a bit of it?
The light glinting off the fountain comes with the water.
Ooh, okay. Oh, close towards me.
Why don't you let me cast Detect Magic before you start killing yourself?
Do I know if this is dangerous or not?
You don't know, but it's definitely unusual.
Put it back and wait 9 minutes.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah.
I toss it back in.
I'm going to sit there and ritually cast Detect Magic.
It's almost like there's glitter in the water and in the air around the water.
Okay. Well, she's ritually classing me and the master. We're gonna take a look around the clearing. Just inspect.
It's a nice little garden clearing with a fountain in the middle. There's some benches around it.
And no other way to get out than the way we came in.
Any other exits?
On the other side of the clearing, there's another way out.
And it's still enclosed on the top.
It's been open the whole time on top.
Oh.
Just
Okay.
dangerous lashing vines.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll have a comfy sit on one of the benches while she ritually casts.
almost blinding in the clearing.
It's what?
It's almost blinding in the clearing.
Oh.
From like the light glinting off the water and the shininess.
I'll close my eyes while I'm casting.
Are there any shadows anywhere?
No.
What about behind the bench where there would be a caster shadow?
There's like a sliver of a shadow under the bench.
Okay, I go under the bench. I just lay down.
You guys cool to wait till the casting's over?
I'll just eat a ration, hang out.
I want to put some of that water in a water skin. Take it with us for
Sure.
later.
So you go up to the fountain, up to the water.
Yeah.
You
Right.
are blinded.
Okay.
As you are like interacting with the water, you get too close and it's the light glinting off of it gets in your eyes and you are blinded by the light.
Okay.
You can still get the water.
I'm already here, so I'll go for it. I'll like reach for my water skin and just fill it with that water. And then once it's full, I'll just I'll kind of reach and grab my way.
Yeah. It's like you look directly into someone's high beams.
Yeah.
So I finished casting it.
Yeah, it's magic.
What?
There's so many motes of magic floating in the water, hovering around the fountain.
Do it.
Radiant magic all over.
Okay, so the School of Magic is...
It's glowing magic. School of magic.
We'll say radiant.
Glowing.
It's just radiant. It just feels like the magic is light.
Okay. So I feel like there's anything malicious about this situation?
Has your character ever encountered just like a wild magic surge?
I've read about them in my library that I worked at.
It looks like that. It looks like what you've read about of that. Not a particular school, not unintentional or malicious trap either, but it sure as hell is magical.
Is Bo still blinded?
Yeah. You stumbled away, but you're still blinded.
Hey Bo, did you try closing your eyes when you took that water?
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
But did you close your eyes?
No. Aren't they closed right now?
I'm gonna slowly walk towards the fountain with my eyes shut to see if it gets too bright when my eyes are shut. 'Cause my goal is, if I can do it with my eyes shut, I want some of that water too, so I can blind somebody else with it. But
You did music production, so you've definitely stared at a spotlight with your eyes shut. You've had a spotlight at your face with your eyes shut.
What?
You know what that feels like.
so I start to get closer to it, and I start to get that feeling.
Yeah. It doesn't blind you though, but you can still see the light through your eyelids.
Okay, so can I take a water skin of this blinding light with my eyes shut?
You can take a water skin of water with your eyes shut, and it doesn't blind you to do so.
I crawl out from under the bench and see everyone getting water. And I dump my water skin and I use shape water to grab, because I can do it from 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
So I use it to grab it and pour it into my own water skin.
Are your eyes open or closed as the water comes past you?
Seeing as he's closing his eyes, I'm also closing my eyes.
Okay. As the water goes past you, you experience the same sensation of the incredibly bright light going past your closed eyes.
Nice.
Can I try to discern the source of it? Is the source of the magic like the source of the water, like the base of the fountain?
I dare Bo to drink it.
Just kidding.
Roll Arcana.
Yay, Arcana. Boo. 7 plus 8, I think. Yeah, 15.
It's the moats.
It's the moats.
Yeah, it's the bits of stuff floating around in the air and water.
Do I think that those things? I'm gonna say, "Hey, moats, are you alive?" I was just wondering if the moats were like tiny pixies or something.
Doesn't seem to be any response.
Hey, moats! Oh well.
And mimic you. Hey, moats.
Still no response.
So the moats are in the water, or are they hanging in the air too?
Both.
I'm gonna close my eyes again and try to just like grab some moats.
It feels like grabbing onto almost nothing. Little more than nothing. It's like if there was very large flour dusted in the air, and you ran your hands through it.
I'm gonna put them right here and go, "Hey, moats, are you alive?" I'm gonna open my hand and see if it gets really bright.
It does.
I'll close it. I'll let them go. Well,
Is it dangerous?
if you don't like being blinded by bright light. Hey, Bo, I saw you went over there. Did you get blinded?
Am I still blinded?
Have you closed your eyes or looked away from the area they were in since you did?
I turned away since getting the waterfall, I think. Just full back to it.
Would have taken you about 30 seconds, but yes.
Okay. I'll say... Bo will probably say something like, you're gonna have to speak louder. I can't see you right now.
Bo!
Yeah?
Be careful!
I'm trying my best here.
Be more careful!
Do you think this water is dangerous? You hear in your head.
No. And yes. I don't think it's malicious water. I think it's just strong magic. Perhaps we can throw this water at people to blind them in the future, or these moats. Do you have like a little vial we could put these moats in?
Reach into my pocket and I pull out 2 potions of healing, but they're full.
Don't dump that out. We'll need that. Use that on me when I die next.
I got some in the water skin.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe we could give it to that old flower lady. She said too much light was bad, and this seems like a too much light kind of thing. Maybe she wanted some of this water.
Your words are indicative of the opposite of each other.
Being of the Feywild and talking to the flowers, do I sense that this water is dangerous?
Doesn't seem like the water itself is dangerous, no.
Oh, okay. I open my water skin and I take a quick drink.
Your eyes shut?
Yeah, I shut. Because when I open it, there's like the bright light and it goes...
You're made out of shadows, bro.
It's definitely stagnant water. Like, it's water from a fountain.
Mm.
It's just water that's been cycled through the same pipes for a long time. It's not the yummiest water, but it's just water.
Not very good.
Is it bright when he opens it up and takes a sip?
No.
Well, I guess we won't be using this against anyone.
Well, I'll keep some anyway. Okay.
So, do you think this is a puzzle for us to solve, or should we just keep going?
Does it seem puzzling to you?
Just
is there
if there's...
is there any writing on the fountain?
It's decorated, but there doesn't seem to be any writing.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we might be missing something, but let's keep going. I don't know what else to do here. I'll look around to see if there's anything else of interest in this clearing.
As we start to walk past the water, curiously, I stick my hand out and snap my finger, and I shape water to freeze it. See if anything happens.
The water freezes, and in the lower parts of the fountain, the glimmering motes go dark. But in the upper parts that still have access to light, they just are suspended still.
Well, these moats are interesting, aren't they? But how do we capture moats? We need like a funnel. We need to blow the air in a funnel into a bag. I don't know how we do it. I could make a bag out of paper. I don't know. I could try to trap some motes in my hooded lantern. To have an eternally shining lantern. I'll open up the glass part of my hooded lantern and close my eyes and try to swoop up some motes inside of it. And then I'll close it.
Okay, make a dex check.
And then I'll take a look and see what I did. It's low. Straight dex.
Straight dex.
8.
Succeeds. You now have a lantern that won't go out unless it is put completely in the dark.
Nice.
Cool.
So as long as there is a small amount of light to keep those motes charged. So like if you put it in a bag of holding,
Yeah.
it will lose all of its power.
Yeah.
If you put it, in a completely dark chest, the motes die. Which is why, by the way, the water in the water skin was no longer going.
Can I blind somebody with my lantern?
You totally could.
Yay! Do you have... The only glass bottles we have are those
And then I look at
healing
my
potions.
item robe, and I find the hood lantern on there. I rip it off. Now I have a hood lantern, and I mimic what he did. Close my eyes and
I'm a lady.
capture those things.
Yeah.
I have one now too.
Dex check.
Don't roll too low.
This one, right? The saving throw for Dex.
Not your saving throw, just
No.
your dex bonus.
So that plus the
Yeah.
10.
Succeed.
Yay!
Hey.
Do y'all have any glass bottles with you?
I don't think so. Let me look through my inventory, but
You can just throw it at a person and blind them or something. Seems useful.
yeah, kinda, huh?
I have this book of lore.
Would you tell anyone that you tried it? The water?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna try it straight from the fountain.
Oh God. As he's walking towards the fountain, be like, "Whoa, no! You're gonna blind yourself again. Be careful."
I'll close my eyes this time.
Oh.
The bottom part of the fountain is frozen now, though.
Yeah, but there's still spout?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, you don't know what's gonna happen to you. No, Bo.
I'll drink some of the water.
Okay. You close your eyes and you just drink?
Yeah. Is it still just the stagnant water?
Yeah, it's still just
Okay.
stale water.
Okay. The moats don't impart any magic-y flavor. Okay. I had to know.
And you hear my voice. It's not very good.
I had to know. I had to find out myself. It's like when someone takes out the trash and they tell you it's bad, and you're like, I gotta go see how bad.
All right. Shall we head to the north then? Or the up.
The up.
What I understand to be the top of the page. For you, it could be a different page.
I'm still
We
going
have
to
two
the
different pages. But to me, it's the top of the page. Shall we head to the top of the page direction?
Alright.
I start heading that way.
I follow. With the dog.
And with just a little bit more to go. A little further, hopefully.
Okay. Continue forward, checking for bad plants, still making the marks.
You go up and up. You come to a sharp left,
And it's only a sharp left?
and then a sharp right.
Left.
A sharp right after the sharp left, eh?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that puts me back going up again.
Mm-hmm.
Here's about.
And up. And it gets dark. suddenly as you reach a row of overhead awnings. And out of the awnings comes a shadow. And this shadow steps into your path and speaks. Warren looks directly in your eyes. Tread no further, for although it may seem that exiting this maze this way is the way of freedom, a way perhaps even of safety, there is no true exit of this maze in this direction, traveler.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Insight. 22.
22. This shadow's lying to you.
Haha.
This shadow wants you to be afraid to leave the maze.
I say that to each of you telepathically. He's lying. He doesn't want us to leave, but I think this is the way out.
I'm gonna look and see if I think this shadow is dangerous.
Can I shine my lantern at it?
It's gone now. You banished the shadow with the lantern.
Ooh. It's okay, he was lying. I think we can go this way.
Okay.
And you keep going a little bit, and it gets darker again. And now there are two shadows that step out. Travelers, be warned. Exiting this maze truly is not in your best interest. For although you may leave and be safe, the things you will learn will not make you happy.
I put the lantern in their faces.
I need to use the restroom. Get up.
Watch out for
They are banished.
They're so tricky.
Let's get to know them before you kill the next ones.
But they're lying.
Yeah, but maybe they're interesting. Do you kill people when they lie to you the first time?
Yes.
Oh my, well, I'm a rabbit.
It's not lying if you think it's true. And we'll continue forward.
Yep.
And again, it gets darker,
Don't kill him this time.
and three shadows cross your path. And in unison they say, Travelers, please, be warned and be wary, for leaving truly is not in your best interest.
So, hello, my name's Clarissa. What's your name?
We have no names. We lost them when we left this maze.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm gonna inside check them this time.
I'm gonna help.
Is it a +5? Nope, just a 10.
They truly do have your best interests at heart. They lost their names when they left the maze because things are really bad out there. And maybe the first ones really were lying. But things are bad out there.
Well, I believe these shadows, so I don't know. I still want to find out about my parents, but they make it sound like you'll lose your name if you leave the maze. I tend to believe them.
What do we do?
Well, that's a tough one. I want to leave the maze to find out about my parents. And they're telling us it's dangerous outside of the maze. I don't know if you remember, but we went through a dungeon full of demons in order to get here, so I don't really mind danger that much. And I do want to find out about my parents. And I could always just switch to my summer season. She really loves danger.
And we have Bo.
Bo,
You didn't hear me say that.
what do you think, Bo?
I think we should go. I mean, the first one lied about the exit not being that way, so if the exit is that way, there's only one exit, right?
Only one exit? Is that what they've told you? There are countless exits from this maze, but none of them good.
Well, we just want to go towards the town.
The town?
Yes, the town, and it has some archives in it.
The archives full of lies?
Yes, that's where I want to go.
Lies and devils. Lies and fey creatures who will take your name and leave you as a shadow to haunt this very maze.
Well, if you don't give them your name, they can't take it. Everyone here knows my name is Clarissa. Don't say my name out loud. So, anyway, thank you, Shadows. Bo, you have anything you want to say to these shadows? Do they look like they're gonna hurt us if we walk by them?
No, they're just talking shadows on the ground. But they will warn you. They have warned you.
Can I try to grab one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's on the ground?
Yeah, they're just on the ground.
Okay, I try to pick it up.
It's on the ground.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to kill these, or should we just let them be shadows?
We'll let them be shadows.
They
All
keep
right.
walking with you
Okay.
as you walk on.
I'm fine with that.
Do they seem menacing?
No.
Yeah, we'll keep walking.
And in no short order, you make it out onto the road that you were told about.
Alright.
And guess who's there waiting?
The sound.
Tabitha!
Tabitha!
Yes! Inspiration.
The hair.
No, not the hair.
Tabitha?
The candy bar. The chocolate.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. chocolate.
Yeah, the chocolate is there. And right as you are about to get out of the maze, the Mastiff runs to it and finds it in the bush.
Oh, great. And I allow it to eat it.
Chocolate's
Job
bad
well
for dogs.
It's okay.
It's a mushroom.
It's a magic dog I got from a robe.
Hello, Tabitha.
I'm not going to roleplay Tabitha.
Just want to make sure she's really Tabitha.
She is.
She have the green thing.
Yes.
Okay.
She has the green ribbon and is decidedly Tabitha.
Perfect.
The ribbon reminds me of that scary story of the girl
Oh,
who has
yeah.
the ribbon around her head, and the ribbon comes off, her head falls off.
Oh, shit. I don't know that one.
Oh, it's a good one.
It's a really good one. This young man and his high school sweetheart have been friends since like elementary school, and they're friends and they're dating, and they're married, and for the whole time they're friends, he asks why she wears this ribbon around her neck, and she answers every time that when the time comes, he'll know. When the time comes, he'll know. And it's not until they're very old. They're in their 90s, they've been married, they've lived together, and she's on her sick bed and in her 90s, and she says, "Honey, come here." You've asked me, and it's been years since you asked me, but the time has come. It's time for you to know why I always wear this ribbon around my neck. And the story has 2 names, the yellow ribbon and the green ribbon. It's time for you to know why I wear this yellow ribbon round my neck. You can take it off now. And he does. He unties it very lovingly, very gently. And her head falls off and she dies.
Nice.
Because the ribbon was holding her head on the whole time.
Man. Isn't there a fantasy creature that's not called a certain something? Or it's like it's like a demon or something, and then it has like a ribbon on its neck because if not, its head will fall off.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, cool story.
Yeah. So,
Cool. So we have Tabitha.
So we exit the maze.
And you reconnect with Tabitha.
Okay.
And between now and next session, I will try to connect with Tabitha about what she experienced while you all were in the maze.
Okay.
All right. So we're on the other side of the maze, and there's just like a road leading forward.
Yeah.
So
Straight to town in one direction, and straight through the scary woods and into the unseelie court in the other.
that's right. Yeah. Right. Though if we go right, it's the scary forest. If we go left, it's the town.
Okay, so we want to go to the town because that's what
The town.
we were told to do first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I say we go to the town. All right, let's go.
I'm in.
We go.
We start walking towards the town.
Yeah.
We did it!
Yay.
I thought we'd be stuck in that maze for longer. Good thing we stuck to the always be on the left trick.
Yeah.
So we start walking towards town. I'm gonna look around. I'll send Cockatiel up in the sky to look ahead, look over the town, see if there's anything creepy happening in the town.
You can't quite see the town yet. It looks like it's a pretty clear-cut road, almost yellow brick road style, leading through fairly neatly manicured woods almost. Your Cockatiel sees up ahead some farmland and maybe what looks like the outskirts of a settlement of some sort. But that's about as far ahead as you can see.
Okay. Well, I'll tell these folks what I see. And I'll march.
You were told that it would be about a couple days' journey into town once you got through the maze.
Oh dang. Okay.
Well, I'll head that way. I think we should head towards town.
I'm with you.
We go.
And I think we've got time for one more roll on the encounter table for the trip into town. Now that we've rejoined with Tabitha, but I don't want to do too much of the trip into town with one party member missing, since we've only got so much time. Who wants to take that roll? And I did get through all of the encounter rolls we did at the beginning of the session.
Oh wow.
By the way, that was all 4 of the encounters.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
I'll do the roll, I guess. It's a
Do it.
D6, right?
Yes,
That's a 1.
that is a 1.
Jeff.
Red Dragon.
So, you walk for most of the rest of the day. And get to about the time of evening that you're wanting to settle in for camp. Figure out some way to sleep. And you start to find, you find a nice little clearing. And sitting in that clearing is a much smaller version of those lions from earlier. House cat size. On a log.
Oh, don't kill them. I wanted to try to make friends with them last time. Especially Tabitha, don't you want to make friends with them?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Please, can we make friends with them?
My name's Tab.
Tabitha, why don't you do that thing you do? Okay, I will telepathically communicate with them. Don't I do that? I think I do. Well, Tabitha, I'm going to talk to them. So we see a bunch of little rose lions.
Just one. Just
little
one.
one?
House cat sized, house cat shaped,
Hmm.
sitting on a little log. In what's definitely a previously used little roadside campsite.
I'm going to do like a... Hey, like you would with a cat. Like I would with a cat.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, little rose cat. Come here. Come on.
Want some water?
No.
I don't have that type of water. I have regular water.
I do.
Don't blind the... Oh,
It's out.
it's just water.
It's just water now.
Yeah, okay.
So you
Oh,
pour
we
out a
have
little
some
bit of water. It'll come towards the water.
Okay. So yeah, I take it out with shape water. I magic it towards it. It's just a nice little ball that it can drink from.
It laps up the water and looks at you. Just-
I stick my hand out.
No claw. Just bat.
I start to try to play with it.
It starts to play back.
I say, look, it's playing with me.
Yeah. Oh, we should name it.
I thought we were supposed to name things in the Feywild.
Well, we're not supposed to give your name, Michael. Let's name her.
Okay.
Okay.
Cute. I reach in, I grab one of the few good berries I have left, and I offer it to it.
It starts batting it around the campsite.
Adorable little rose kitten. I'll try to get it to like me again.
What color rose?
Hello.
Pink.
Hello, little rose kitten. Okay.
I'll try ritual casting speak with animals again. See if I can talk to
Make
it.
an animal handling check.
You should cast speak with plants.
Well, I got to talk to the last one with speak with animals. So I'm hoping that works again.
Speak with plants is a different spell. It's like level 3 or something. It's different. It's a more tricky spell. What am I doing? Animal handling. Animal handling.
Can I help with that? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Help.
You gave it water and it liked you a little bit more because it was thirsty.
Oh, nice.
Animal handling is +1. So the first roll was a 12. It was a 13.
It comes closer, bats the good berry towards you, and gives you a sniff.
Hello. I'll try to. I'll do the thing that I do with cats, where I put the finger out to see if it'll come and touch its nose to my finger.
You get a nose boop.
Wow. I want a nose boop. I do the same.
You also get a nose boop.
Yes.
Pink roses.
You should try it.
I don't like cats.
I'll try to turn it into a pet.
But it's a rose petal.
See if it'll accept a pet.
It does rub its head against your hand, like a scent mark rub, but the problem is it's covered in thorns. So your hand does get scratched up a little bit by thorns.
I'm okay with that.
You take 1 point of thorn damage.
Thorn.
That's
From-
all right.
The thorny cat.
Maybe we should change its name.
Poke?
Instead of bouquet, it's got thorns.
Pokey!
Gee.
You gotta ponder the name better.
Pokey. Poke. Poke.
Poke!
I'm gonna call it Poke. Poke.
Can I speak with it with speak with animals now, or
At the end of 10 minutes, yeah.
I'll try asking it. What brings you to this part of the woods?
My woods.
These are your woods.
In my woods.
Oh. How long have they been your woods?
Forever.
That's a long time. Can I pet you?
You're mine, so I can pet you.
Okay. How does that work?
Pet me.
Okay, there we go. I'll pet it.
You take 1 point of petting damage.
I take one. Okay.
Heading damage.
And I'll ask him. I'll ask them if they've seen the senator or the representative from Unseelie Court that was going to go visit the Lady Harrington.
That's my rabbit.
That's your rabbit. Did you see the representative? He
No.
seems to have gotten lost.
Don't know that thing.
Hey, Bo, what are you saying there to it?
I was asking it about the representative from the Unseelie Court. She says she hasn't seen it. She also says that these are her woods, and they've been her woods forever. So I don't know.
Well, that makes sense for a cat. Will you ask her if she likes being called Poke Poke?
Do you like being called Poke Poke?
I'm sharp.
She said she's sharp.
Ask her what she would prefer to be called.
What would you prefer to be called?
Poke.
She said Poke Poke.
Poke Poke! Yay! We need to take care of this cat. Will you ask Poke Poke if she'd like to come with us?
Sure. Poke Poke, would you like to travel with us?
You're mine.
I never thought of it that way, but okay.
Did she eat the good berry?
No, she's just been batting it around.
I'll cut off a piece of a ration and try to give that to her.
What kind of ration?
A meat ration.
She doesn't eat it.
I'll try a bread, like a hardtack biscuit.
She will eat that.
How about fertilizer and nitrates?
She would eat that also. Has to be plant digestible. The good berry didn't get eaten because it was round, toy shaped. Might eventually get eaten.
Well, beautiful. I'm glad we have a camp mascot. We'll have
Pink
Poke Poke.
Rose cat.
It's perfect.
Poke Poke.
That's perfect. Well, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I guess we'll make camp.
Is it bedtime?
Yeah. You're at a established traveler's campsite by the side of the road. There's a fairly well-maintained little fire pit. Clear places people have set up and taken down and set up and taken down tents. Seems fairly safe for the Feywild.
Is it the right time of day to
It
sleep?
is.
All
The
right.
sun is well near set. And it's been a fairly long day already.
Long rest.
Absolutely.
You guys can rest. I'll take their first watch. Me and the
I
dog.
was telling you to save your spell slots. Phooey. I should have turned into a dinosaur and bitten those roses. I'm gonna sharpen my sword. Sharpen my sword, my short sword and my dagger. And my +1 dagger. What do you think they meant when they said I wasn't from the Feywild? Do you think those flowers knew what they were talking about?
I think they've never seen like you before. They said they never left the garden.
Not very many people have. I have an interesting thing that I brought with me from the library for camping situations. Let me see if I can find it in my backpack.
If she sleeps first, I'm gonna try to take the ring of mind shielding off her hand.
Since we've been traveling together for so long and we've never had a proper camp. Oh. I got these cards from my dwarf friend Greaves.
Oh.
And we can get to know each other a little bit.
It's cute. Oh.
If you're okay with this.
Yeah.
Here, you can do one for whichever character you want. So I'll use create bonfire to set up the campfire. I'll be like, I got these cards for situations just like this. Maybe we can all get to know each other a little bit. Bo, what does your card say?
Which of your scars do you think looks the coolest? I guess I have this scar just in between my thumb and my forefinger on my left hand. And it's from one of the last times I remember really getting to play with my younger sister. We were climbing trees or something, and I don't know, I guess I just gripped the branch wrong, and it just tore through that little area a bit. Well, you know, I told her I was fine, but once we got home and she went to call Mom, I cried it out a little bit. But I got a little scar there now, and that's how I got that.
Is that part of your family that's missing?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I hope we find them.
Thank you.
What about you, Hugh?
What change have you made in your life that brings you pride, and how does it impact you on a day-to-day basis?
Deep.
Deep.
He's improved some of his rituals by bringing some older school protocols to it, and he likes the way the new rituals are working. Brings him pride because he feels closer to his God. That's all I got.
What do you have?
I'm going to take out my notebook. I open it up with my finger. I start writing. It says, "What was the worst job you ever had?" Then you see the text fade away. And then I write, "What made it so awful?" It fades away. "What did it teach you?" And I start writing, "Only had 2 jobs. Both were fun. Used to make nails and horseshoes. Then made copies of documents."
What?
I start writing. "Almost joined a circus, but never actually did anything. Now my job is protecting Desander."
I'll look at my invisible ring that you don't know what hand it's on.
And that's it.
Oh, let's see what I got. Oh, what secret do you have that you've considered too embarrassing to share until now?
Oh no!
Gee, an embarrassing secret. Well, I think I'm smarter than everyone else. I'm
Probably true.
I think that's true. You hear in your head.
Well, that's very nice of you. But I try to keep it secret, you know. I don't want to make others feel bad, but I feel a little guilty, you know. But I suppose it's useful for what we're doing. We're learning spells and all. But if I ever make any of you feel like I think I'm better than you, you just give me a quick smack upside the head, okay? And then I'll ask Desander if he wants to answer a card.
Desander doesn't. But I'll answer for the character that I'll be resuming, the zombie, the modern version of my partner slash chauffeur's homebrew world is currently undergoing a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
And Kira Mao, influencer Tabaxi. Well, I haven't really committed any crimes, because it's not a crime if you don't get caught. But I definitely smuggled a lot of stuff into some concerts. And I didn't get kicked out, but security got really mad and called my dad. And he was like, "You're super grounded, and I'm taking your keys for the next month." So then I didn't get to drive my Hummer. I had to drive the stupid little sedan. It was so annoying. So that was one of my biggest crimes. Yeah.
Wow. One day I'll learn what some of those things are.
What's a Hummer?
I don't know.
I mean, that's what happens when you talk to a wizard and ask him questions and he channels someone from the future.
I do want to check in with Desander though, and tell him about Harrington and the maze and the thing that we're doing, and see what he wants to do. See if he has any advice.
Do you talk to him about what the flowers told you and everything?
Yeah.
So, the flower told you that you're not from the Feywild you're in.
That's right. It's the flower seemed a bit confused afterwards, saying that they didn't even know what a Feywild was, but they did say that potentially I'm not from the Feywild.
All the Ladrin are from the Feywild. But it's possible. It's possible. You're going to have to get me out of here. I can't do any research in here.
It's going to take a while for me to learn the spell Simulacrum or find a willing host.
You could just let me use your body to do the research. And then I can figure out exactly what that flower meant.
My body is my very own.
It would only be for a month or two of research, and then you'd have it back, I swear.
No.
Several months of research. You wouldn't want to do the research yourself.
Men are always begging for my body. Did you have anything you wanted to ask for Desander? Anyone have any questions they wanted to ask Desander? You don't know which finger my ring's on, but somewhere I can ask him for you.
I got nothing.
Ask him, what does he see in there?
What are you looking at in there all the time? Is it just blank space?
It's darkness, the most boring and infuriating darkness you've ever seen.
Ask him if he gets hungry.
Do you have a sense of hunger in there?
Not a single sense of anything.
Ooh, ask him where he keeps all his secret magical stuff.
Well, he keeps it in that tower of his.
How do we get there?
Yeah. Dysander, how do we access your tower that's in another plane that you used to teleport to through that ruined house?
You let me have access to a body that has magical abilities, and then I cast the spell that allows me to access my own demiplanes.
Yes, well, you give me some time and I'll figure it out. I'll find you a body that's not mine.
Well, then, once I have a body that can cast the spells that access my demiplane, then you may have access to my demiplane. It's really quite simple.
It's really got a one-track mind, this Dysander.
I got a question. Ask him if he likes the cat.
Dysander, we have a cat made out of roses out here named Pokapok. Do you like her?
Well, if you let me see her through some corporeal eyes, I could answer that question.
Well,
It's a
everyone,
yes, right?
Dysander seems to be really focused on taking over someone's body. So,
You should let him take over your body, your magic.
my body, my choice. If any of you would like to offer up your body for Dysander, he's right here in my ring.
Okay.
No, I'm not giving you my ring.
You said if there's anyone, I'm offering.
You want to let Dysander run your body?
Sure.
Okay. Dysander, there's a fellow out here that you met before who would like to offer his body to you.
I'll take it.
Are you sure? You're not going to take my ring.
No. You're gonna give it to me.
I'm not going to give you my ring. You're just going to get possessed by Dysander. Are you sure you want that?
Don't I need the ring to get possessed?
I don't think so.
You should ask him.
Dysander, what do I need to do to have my friend here get possessed by you?
No, you need to allow him to put the ring on.
What did he say?
Said it won't work. Just kidding.
He said he doesn't want to be a Kenku.
Insight check.
Go ahead and make an insight check and a deception roll.
What is that? Something bad. 4?
Plus 7, so 11.
7 plus 1, 9.
Yeah. That's a lie.
I don't want to give you the ring of mind shielding. Why do you want to let someone take over your body?
Ooh. I promised I would protect Dysander. Plus, if he uses my body, we can use his secret study.
Do you know he might never give you your body back? And
Look,
you're...
that's why you're here.
What?
You're magical. You can turn it back.
No, I'd have to take it off of his finger. If he switches bodies with you, you might never get your body back. You know how he's been riding around in this ring, whichever fingers it's on, waiting. That'll be you. And
How come
he'll
he
be
hasn't
out
taken over
here.
your body yet?
Because he can't without my permission.
Oh. That's okay.
Right now, Dysander is very protected. He is inside of an invisible ring. And no one knows which fingers it's on. He's very protected. Would not he be less protected if he were in your body? Then anyone could just come along and kill him. And then you'd be stuck inside the ring asking for a body. And he'd be dead.
But I'm good at hiding, and you're always going into battle. So it's more likely that you're gonna die. So he's safer with me.
I'm not gonna die.
Well, maybe not right now.
But we're not talking about who gets to wear the ring. We're talking about how you want to give him your body. And you do realize you could be stuck in there. And then he's going to be telling us what to do out here.
Yep.
Do you have a goal here besides protecting Desander? Well, Desander is very protected right now. So, you and I share the same goal of protecting Desander, and he is protected. But I think we'd be in a worse position if you swapped bodies and souls with Desander. What do you think, Bo?
Last time he was outside the ring, he died pretty fast. I kind of vote for the ring thing too.
I think he needs a separate body that's not yours. You are very powerful and useful. Desander died pretty fast, as Bo said.
He knows a lot of magic probably, but he's fragile.
And if he dies wearing the ring, his soul is gone forever, and your soul is protected. Do you understand? Right now, the only way for him to lose his soul is for the ring to be destroyed. If I die, you can take the ring off of my dead finger, and he'll still be in it. But if you swap souls with him and you're in the ring, then he'll die the moment your body dies, and you'll be stuck in the ring. So he's actually less protected outside the ring than he is inside the ring. Now, the best way to protect him would be to find a willing body that's separate from yours, because yours is a good body for protecting him. Then put the ring empty on that creature's finger. And then, you see, if you're wearing the ring, you die, your soul goes into the ring. So, if we make a simulacrum, a clone, just an empty vessel, we put his soul into it and we give him the ring, then if someone kills the simulacrum, his soul will go back into the ring and he won't die. But if you swap with him and you're in the ring, he'll be in your body. If someone kills him, he'll be dead. And you'll be stuck in a ring, waiting for a new body. That doesn't sound optimal for you.
This sounds very complicated.
Doesn't sound optimal for you, and we were just saying, you were saying it's a good thing that I'm so smart. You should trust my smartness.
Okay, so what you're saying is that if you die, I have permission to take the ring off your finger.
Oh yeah. Unless I die by your hand. If I die by your hand or something that is a result of your planning, you're not allowed to take the ring off my finger.
Well, you'll be dead.
Yes. Are you considering killing me for the ring?
No.
Very good pause.
Don't be silly.
Listen, we've traveled together. We've been through quite a bit. You would kill me for a simple ring of mind shielding?
No. I was paid to protect the Xander. But since the Xander's on your finger, I'll have to protect you.
That makes sense. That is better for protecting Desander than you giving him your body. If you give him your body, he's actually in more danger than if he's on my finger.
I wish the professor was here. He'd know what to do.
The professor?
Yes. Didn't I tell you about the professor before?
I don't remember.
My friend, the Professor Schmugelborg.
What?
Professor Schmugelborg.
Is that your mentor? I heard you say your mentor before.
Yes.
I never heard Professor Schmugelborg.
Yes, that's his name. It's a fine name, as so he says. He was a great wizard back in the city.
I'm sure he would have a great idea. But I promise you, I am a wizard, and the truth is, it is safer for Dysander to be in a ring on my finger than it is for you to wear the ring and swap bodies and souls with him. Yeah.
Okay.
I
You are the
promise you.
smartest, so I will listen to you.
I promise you, that's the truth. What I'm saying. Professor
Schmugelborg.
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 Was he a gnome?
No, he was a high elf.
Oh, it sounds like a gnomish name.
My mentor is named Greaves. Oh, how I grieve for Greaves.
Is he a gnome?
No, he was a dwarf.
Oh.
Do you have a desire to see gnomes?
No. I don't know. They both sound like gnomish last names.
Greaves and Schmugelborg.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that we came to an accord there. I was a little afraid you were going to kill me.
No, I don't kill people.
I've seen you kill people.
I've killed demons.
Demons are people too. I'm a little bit afraid of you now, to be honest.
Don't worry, as long as that ring is on your finger, you'll be safe.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna hope that Poke will curl up with me. We can all roll animal handling to see who
Who it prefers?
yeah, who it chooses for the night.
15.
Blomp.
Natural one.
2 plus something small.
Looks like I'm the winner.
Well, you can't have my ring, but you can have Poke tonight. Anyone who sleeps with Poke wakes up minus 1 HP. Spring, summer, fall, winter. It's fucking summer again.
Nice.
Sweet.
You haven't experienced summer Aoife yet.
Nope, not yet. Not yet.
It's a large energy expenditure.
I bet.
It's an unfortunately large energy expenditure. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed.
Long rest for everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we'll rejoin each other on the 23rd, correct?
Well, we're gonna do checkouts. But yeah, let's see.
23rd.
Yeah. That's the next time Julie's around too.
Yep.
Is everybody
I'm good.
for the 23rd?
Yes.
Phew.
Alright. Who's got inspiration currently?
I think I still do.
I don't. I think
One.
A couple of terms ago.
Do you want to give out any more inspiration?
Yeah, I currently have an inspiration.
There's
We
just
definitely want to be using those inspirations before we want to, because I don't want to have everybody at the table having inspiration and just sitting on it. We want to use inspiration during sessions and then give out more.
Well, if you give me inspiration, I promise to use it. But yeah, he's only got 1. If you want to give out any, we can do inspiration votes. It's up to you.
Let's give out 1 inspiration from communal. So I will also vote.
Okay. the winner of the one inspiration vote
Yeah, let's do it.
gets a D&D related gift. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That
know.
way we can all be like, who would have inspiration? Who do we all think should have it? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't add up to an advantage next time. Because I do like being like, you all did good. We all think everybody did something really good.
Well, I'm gonna let's vote for who gets a D&D gift. I've got a D&D gift. A non-Jake person to get a D&D gift. And we're
What are we basing
so
it on?
we're not doing an inspiration.
Yeah, we're not doing a mechanical inspiration.
We're doing a roleplay inspiration. Oh, just the feeling of
The
inspiration.
feeling. Yeah, who was inspiring?
All right.
Who was particularly inspired, but does not get the mechanical D&D point of inspiration?
All right, we're gonna vote for somebody to get a gift. A non-Jake person gets a D&D gift today. What did you enjoy about the session? What did you enjoy about that another player did?
Mm-hmm.
And your inspiration vote.
Something I enjoyed about the session. I really liked all of it. I liked fighting the rose lines and then just hearing these catty flowers just arguing in the background. I thought that was pretty silly and that was fun. I liked the fountain. There's something there, of course, that maybe we didn't get, but I just liked that we spent so long on it and basically walked away with nothing. I liked that.
We got a couple lanterns full of light.
We did, that's true. Those came in handy. They got rid of the shadows.
We can blind people with them.
Yeah. Something another character did. I really liked the campfire talk in general. I thought all of it was great between all the characters.
Yeah, it was good to do some role playing. Your inspo vote?
I'll say Dane.
Man.
Dane, for scaring the shit out of me.
I like that I almost had a blue on blue incident, and that blue on blue is when a good guy shoots a good guy by accident. So there was a near blue on blue, and I'm gonna give Bo my inspiration vote because he's always going for something, like drinking the water and sticking his arm in, and I kind of like that.
He's the kind of kid that you gotta put the covers on the outlets for.
Gotta baby-proof the Feywild.
Yeah, I kind of really liked the campfire bit. I mean, the hedge maze and stuff was great. Talked about the flowers, and I really wanted I kind of want to draw what these rose lion creatures look like.
Yeah.
So maybe for next session I might have an image of that. Those would be pretty cool looking.
Thank you.
You're gonna draw a picture of Pokey Poke?
Yeah, for sure.
Pokey Poke.
Yeah, no, the fountain was really interesting. But yeah, I don't know. There was something about the campfire I think was nice because going through when we first met and then going right into the demon dungeon, we haven't really spoken to each other.
Yeah.
Like that. It's always just been fight, let's go. You didn't even know who the professor was. And he's one of the most important people in my life. So.
Yeah.
Or in Muse's life. So that was nice. Let's see, inspiration. I think to Bo. Yeah, because again, him just going head first into just everything.
Yeah, I got the feeling that the DM didn't want to do more concrete exploration of the town and stuff, so I thought it would be a good idea to slow it down and roleplay. And then also, we don't fucking roleplay in this game. And I was sitting here, we were doing something, and I was sitting here, I was like, who the fuck is Aoife? Who is she? I don't know anything about my character, I know the 3 sentences and that's it. So let's fill it in. So I'm glad we get to have that conversation. Thanks to
I love this stat.
Yeah, those were neat.
Thanks to The Ultimate RPG Campfire Card Deck by James D'Amato, author of the Ultimate RPG series.
Nice.
Let's see. I liked the Rose Lions. I thought they were cool. I liked the image in my mind of what they look like. I was bummed about saving my spell slots since we had a long rest coming up, but I'm still a big proponent of saving the spell slots. Obviously, you're talking to the flowers. Really took some of the teeth out of the maze, so that was good.
On my encounter table, the flowers were listed as helpful flowers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they were helpful.
Yeah, by rolling that encounter, you actually shortened the time in the maze.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at the draws over.
Yeah, if you had gotten the lying shadows earlier on, you would have lengthened the time in the maze.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I like the maze, I like the shadows, I like that we got a cat. Poco a Poco is Catalan for poco a poco, like a little bit at a time. And it sounds good for a fucking thorn cat. Poke a poke. I think I'm giving my second vote to Dane, which ties us. So could be the DM or the dice that decides. And the reason is because like you scared the crap out of me with your character. Like you're gonna murder me. I could totally tell how fixated your character is on this thing. Like I could sense the
Just had
obsession.
one of those difficult conversations. That's all.
Yeah, no, that was another good role playing thing. It sort of
He's very passionate about
thickened the air.
fulfilling his role of protecting his aunt.
Yeah. Well, some
At
people are
any
very
cost.
particular about their word. You give your word, you got to stick to it.
I think my favorite things were the two sets of like really intense roleplay on either side of the spectrum. Because like between Hugh and Bo, especially in the fountain room, there was a lot of the I dare you, I dare Bo to fuck shit up. And that's always really fun. That's one of my favorite inter-party dynamics. Is the instigator and the person secretly pushing the instigator. But then also the roleplay at the campsite. Just instigating is one of my favorite things in a party. On both the lighthearted and the serious side of the spectrum. So, I think because I love to be an instigator, I'm going to put my inspiration vote to Hugh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And
That
refuse to break that
complicates
tie.
All right. Even Bo, odd Dane. Even Daniel, odd Dane. Odd Dane. Here.
Whoa! Look at that.
Check that out.
Wow.
The dragon notebook.
Sweet. You can have this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that?
Oh, check that out.
I feel like the whole group should have it.
Oh, you can use it for this, and we can. Let's see what's inside it. If it's just blank pages, or if there's something D&D-ish in it.
Wow. It's really nice. Black.
Yeah,
Oh, some nice filigree down there.
it's a journal.
It's a nice journal. Wow. Wait, what are these color pages? Ooh.
Oh, character-y pages.
It says title.
Sweet.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, this will be considered the groups. I'll bring this to every session. Oh. This page is- Wow.
Yay!
Cool. Wow. Feel it.
I like it.